Welcome back everyone. This is chapter 10. We are going to learn about network bonds. In Red Hat Linux 7, we have the feature of bonding, and on more advantages we have teaming. In this chapter we are going to only see about the bonding. Later we can look into the teaming in the next chapter, chapter 11. So how to form a bond? What is bonding? Actually, the meaning bonding is just combining number of interfaces or something into a single mode. So here we have four number of interfaces. Each interface have 1 GB of speed. So we are going to combine all the four interfaces into a single interface. The single interface I am going to use is bond 0. So that four interfaces are combined into a single interface with the name of bond 0. So actually the four interfaces each have 1 GB of speed. So I am going to get the number of 4 GB speed. Each interface is giving 1 GB. So 1 into 4 is equal to 4 GB of speed. So this bonding is going to act as a active backup, fault tolerance. If one interface disconnects from the bond, the other will be alive. So we are not going to disconnect in any case. It's a fault tolerance mode. If one NIC disconnects, the other will be available. So let me see how to configure a bonding using NMCLI. Let me list all the devices using NMCLI device. We have four NICs, so here I am going to use only the ENP0S10 and 09 for this demonstration purpose. We can see how to add a bond 0 interface, and we can see how to add a slave device to the bonding. Let me run the command nmcli connection add type bond. The type of the interface I am going to create is bond, and the name which I am going to give to the bond is bond 0. The interface name also bond 0. The mode want to be active backup. So I am going to list all the available modes here. Just I am pressed tab key, so it's listing all the available modes. In this I am going to use the active backup. Now the active backup bond was created. So now it's using the DHCP IP. So I want to assign a static IP, so that I am going to modify the connection. NMCLI connection modify bond 0 IP4 IPv4 address 10.2.20 in the netmask of 24, and I'm going to add the method is manual for IPv4. For that NMCLI connection modify bond 0 IPv4 method manual. So that IP will be assigned from static, which I have assigned about 10.0.2.20 in the range of 255.255.255.0 subnet mask. So if I'm not going to give the IP like using modify, uh, the IP will be assigned from the DHCP. Okay, now let me add the slave device to the bond. NMCLI connection add type bond slave, connection name bond hyphen ENP0S9. I am adding this interface into the bond 0. IF name, interface name ENP0S9. We want to act as a master inside the bond 0. Okay, its connection added successfully with U8805 F7 something. Okay, I'm going to add one more interface. NMCLI connection add type bond slave, connection name was bond ENP0S, let me use 19, uh, and the interface name was ENP0S10. The master, you want to act as a master inside the bond 0. It also added successfully So I have added two interfaces into the bond 0. Let me bring up the connection, NMCLI connection up, bond 0. So once I press enter, the bond 0 will be up in network. We can now check the status of the bonding. Cat procnet bonding bond 0. So here we can see that ENP0S9 is the master working now. It's active backup mode, working in the active backup mode, and the driver which is used by the bonding is Ethernet channel bonding driver 3.7.1, and the mode is fault tolerance active backup. The currently active slave is ENP0S9, and we can see the slave interface ENP0S10 is also there. If one of the interface disconnect, the other interface will be up and running. Let me check now. NMCLI device disconnect ENP0S. Sorry, I'm going to disconnect one of the device ENP0S10. Successfully, the ENP0S10 was disconnected, but it was the active one is 9. Already the 9 was master 1, so there will be no impact. Still the bonding was working. Let me connect it and I'll disconnect the 9. I have connected, so let me check the status now. It will automatically come into the bonding once it's connected. We don't want to do any other configurations. Let me disconnect the 09 NMCLI device, disconnect ENP0S9. Now we can see the bond switch to the ENP0S10. This is the mode of active backup. This is fault tolerance. If the active one disconnects, the standby slave will be automatically switched to master mode. Let me connect it. NMCLI device connect ENP09. We can see that still the 10 was active as a master. If the 9 disconnects, the 10 disconnects, the automatically 9 will be replaced as a master. So this is the devices which I have configured. You can see the interfaces name, connection name, everything here. Okay, this is how we are managing the NMCLI command to configure a bridge, bonding. Let me see in teaming tutorial soon. Please subscribe to our channel and keep on watching. Prepare for the Red Hat Linux exam. Thank you for watching.